How much does train travel to a cruise cost? If you are planning a cruise and considering train travel to get there, you might be wondering how much it will cost. The price of train tickets can vary quite a bit based on a few factors. First, it depends on where you are starting your journey. For instance, if you are in Miami, you can take the local Tri-Rail train to the Port of Miami Cruise Terminal. This short ride costs around $3 and takes about 20 to 23 minutes. It is a very budget-friendly option for those already in the Miami area. If you prefer a faster option, Brightline is a higher-speed rail service that connects several cities in South Florida to cruise ports. The fares for Brightline typically range from around $15 to $50, depending on your route and the class of service you choose. They also offer premium fares that come with added amenities. If you are traveling in a group of 3 or more, you can often find discounts as well. Now, let's look at other cruise departure points, especially in Europe. Train travel costs from nearby stations to cruise ports usually fall between 20 to 25 euros for short transfers. These trips typically take about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep in mind that you might need to take a taxi or use local transport from the train station to the cruise terminal, which can add some extra costs. In major cities like New York, the closest train stations to the Manhattan Cruise Terminal are Penn Station and Grand Central Terminal. The train fares to these stations will depend on where you are coming from. Once you arrive at either station, you will need to use local transportation, such as a subway, taxi, or bus, to reach the cruise terminal. Taxi fares from nearby airports or stations to the terminal can range from $80 to $100. Overall, if you are using local commuter trains or regional rail services, you can find very affordable options, often under $5 for short trips within the same city. For longer distances on intercity or high-speed trains, you can expect fares to range from $15 to $50 or more, depending on the service and route. Don't forget to factor in any local transit or taxi costs to get to the cruise terminal. When planning your rail and cruise travel, understanding train schedules and timetables is essential. Many cruise ports are conveniently served by nearby train stations with frequent services. However, it is wise to allow enough time for transfers and security procedures. Using direct rail connections designed for cruise passengers, like Brightline in Florida, can make your journey smoother and sometimes even offer luggage check-in services at the station. In summary, train travel costs to cruise ports can vary widely. You can find options as low as a few dollars for local trains or up to around $50 for premium intercity rail services. Just be sure to consider local transfers and timing to ensure a smooth connection between your rail and cruise travel.